Hello children. So children, as we all know that we have finished our first chapter, that is numbers beyond 9999. So today we will just recall that what we have learned so far in the let's evaluate. So children, have one pen and one notebook with you. Okay, so the first question is, represent the following numbers on the abacus. Okay, so the number is 54,208. So you can see what digit is there at the ones place. It is 8. So how many beads we are going to draw at the ones place? 8 beads. So let's draw it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many beads we have to draw at the tens place? 0. So we will not draw any bead at the tens place. Now how many beads we have to draw at the hundreds place? 2. So let's draw it. 1, 2. How many beads at the thousands place? 4. So let's draw it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many at the 10,000 place? 5. So let's draw it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So this was number A, where we have to represent the number on the abacus, that was 54,208. So number B you will do on your own. Okay. Now let's move to the next question, that is where you have to write the number names in both the Indian and international number system. So the first question is 6475. So first we will put the comma at the right place. So the number is 6475. So this is ones place, this is tens, this is hundreds, and this is thousand. So where will put comma, children? This is the period of ones, and this comes in the period of thousands. So there we will put a comma. So that number in Indian system, it would be 6475. Okay. Now let's see the number name in the international system. So in the international system also it will be same, because till 10,000 both the systems they are same till 10,000, isn't it? So this number is in thousand, so the same number it would be also having same number name, that is 6475. Okay. Now let's move to the next question. Now this one is 1, 2, 7, 4, 5, 8, 3. So first we will put the comma according to their places. So this 5, 8 and 3, it will come in the period of ones, isn't it? Then 7 and 4, it will be in the period of thousand, and 1 and 2, they are in the period of lakhs, isn't it? So where we are going to put the comma? We will put the comma at the between 4 and 5, and there between 2 and 7, because there these periods are getting separated, isn't it? Now we can easily read that number. So the number name for this will be 12,74,583. Got it? 12,74,583. Now let's see the number name in international system. So first let's write this 1, 2, 7, 4, 5, 8, 4. So we already know that in international system there are only 3 periods. So this will be in the period of ones. This 274 will come in the period of thousand, and this 1 will come in the period of millions. So accordingly we will put the comma between 4 and 5 and between 1 and 2. Now how we will read this number? This will be 1,274,584. Got it? Now let's move to the next question, question number 3rd, where you have to write in the expanded form. So the number is 8,347. So how we are going to write it in the expanded form? What is the place value of 8 here, children? It's 8,000. So we will write 8,000 plus, now what is the place value of 3 here? 300. Then what is the place value of 4 here? 4 tens or 40. And the place value of 7 is 7 ones. It means 7. Got it? So this is the expanded form for the number 8347. Okay? Now, or you can write it in words as well. As I have written here, you can see this one, 8,000s plus 300s plus 4 tens plus 7 ones. Both the methods are correct. You can follow any one of them. Okay? Now, let's move to question number D. So there you have to write it in the expanded form. So what will be the place value of 3 here? It will be 10 lakh, isn't it? Or you can write, let's write it, 37 3 5 4 3 8. So this is ones, this is tens, this is hundreds, this is thousand, this is 10,000, this is lakh, and this is 10 lakh. So what is the place value of 3 here? It is, the place value of 3 here is 310 lakh or 30 lakh. The place value of 7 is 7 lakh. The place value of 3 is 310,000 or 30,000. Place value of 5 is 5,000. Place value of 4 is 400s. The place value of 3 is 310s or 30. And the place value of 8 is 8 ones or 8. Got it? Now, let's move to the next question, where you have to write the smallest and greatest 6-digit numbers formed using the digits 8, 4, 0, 7, 5 and 2. So first let's write these digits 8, 4, 0, 7, 5, 2. So for forming the smallest 6-digit number, we have to arrange these digits in which order? In ascending order, means from smaller to greater. So how we are going to start? Which is the smallest digit here? You will say 0. But we cannot write like this. You cannot write like this. Why? I told you earlier that if we put 0 in the beginning, it will be meaningless. Okay? And it will give you a 5-digit number only. And how many digits they are asking? 6-digit number they are asking. So this will be wrong. Got it? So how we are going to arrange them? We have to arrange them like, first we will write the next digit which is just more than 0. So what is that digit? That is 2. So first we will write 2, then 0, now 4, then 5, then 7 and then 8, and now we'll put the comma. So what would be the smallest 6-digit number here? It would be 2,04,578. And what would be the greatest 6-digit number here? We have to arrange the digits in the descending order, means from greater to smaller. So which is the greatest digit here? 8, then 7, then 5, then 4, then 2 and then 0. So what would be the greatest 6-digit number here? It would be 8,75,420. Okay children? Now let's move to the next one, that is arrange in ascending order. Now what is ascending order? When we arrange the numbers in from smaller to greater. Okay? So the number is 32,491, 31,491, 38,149, 32,149, 31,941. So let's write that. So first, which one would be the smallest here? So you can see all the digits, they have 3 at the 10,000 place. So we will see the digit at the 1000 place. So there we have 2, there we have 1 at the 1000 place, there also 1, there 2 and there 1. So which one would be the smallest? Which would be having 1 at the 1000s place? So this one and this one. So which one would be smaller now? Now we will see the digit at the hundreds place. So there we have 4 and there we have 9. So which one would be smaller? 31,000 491. Then this one will come, that is 31,941. Then which one would be next? Then 32,149. 32,149. Then 32,491. And which one would be the greatest? Greatest would be 38,149. Got it? Now let's move to the next one, where you have to arrange in the descending order. Descending order means from greater to smaller. So if let's write these numbers. So first one is 66,075. Read this number, children. Read for me. 69,328. Then 69,915. Then 66,208. And then the last one is 67,143. Now how you have to arrange them? You have to arrange them in the descending order, means from greater to smaller. So you can see we have at the 10,000 place we have 6 everywhere, isn't it? So now we will see the digit at the 1000 place. So which one is having the greatest digit at the 1000 place? This one and this one, 99. So if it is same, then we will see the digit at the hundreds place. So this is having 9 and this is having 3. So which one would be greater? Obviously this one. So first we wrote here 69,915. Now which will be the next? Just smaller to that, it would be 69,328 that we have written here. Then what will come next? The number which would be having 7 at the thousands place. So it would be 67,143. Now we have to see between 66,075 and 66,208. So which one would come before? This one, and then 66,075 would be the smallest. So this would be the descending order. It means from greater to smaller. Got it, children? Now let's move to the next one, where you have to find whether it is true or false. So the first one is the successor of 2,86,789 is 2,86,788. So what is the successor, children? Successor means the number which comes just after a given number, or you can find it by just adding 1 to the given number. So let's find successor for this number, which is 2,86,789. So to find the successor, what do? We add 1 to it. So after adding 1 to it, what we will get? 9 plus 1, 10. This will be carry over. 8 plus 1, 9, 7, 6, 8 and 2. So what is the successor of 2,86,789? It would be 2,86,790. But what is given here? 2,86,788. So is it correct? No. So that is false. Got it? Now let's see the next one. The smallest 6-digit number is 1 lakh. So is it correct? Yes, it is correct. So this is true. Got it? Now let's move to the next one. Choose the correct answer. The predecessor of 1,20,980 is. So what is the predecessor? Predecessor means the number which comes just before a given number, that we can find by subtracting 1 from that number. So let's subtract and find out whether which answer is correct. 1,20,980. So to find the predecessor, we will subtract 1 from it. So 10, where we have to borrow, then it would be 7 here. 10 minus 1, 9, 7, 9, then 0, 2 and then 1. So which is the correct answer? Can you find the right option there? Yes, 1,20,979. So option number 3 is correct. Okay, good. Now let's move to the next one. 8,939 rounded off to the nearest 100 is. So let's write this number first. This is 8,939. You have to round it off to nearest 100. Nearest 100 you have to round off. So where you will see? You will see the digit at the tens place, which is 3 here, which is less than 5. So what we are going to do? We are going to put 0 at the ones and tens place, and we will write that digit at the hundreds place as it is. So what would be the round off of 8,939? It would be 8,900. So which option is correct? Number 1 is correct. 8,900. Got it, children? So now question number 10 is fill in the blanks. So 10,000 is equal to dash hundreds. So children, 10,000, it could be written as 100 into 100, isn't it? Got it? So what could be written here? Dash hundreds, 100 hundreds. Understand? So there we will write 100. Understand? Now let's see number H. 1 million is equal to how many lakhs? So let's write first. This is ones, tens, 100, 1,000, 10,000, then lakh, 10 lakh. This is Indian system. Now let's write the international system, the places. So ones, tens, 100, 1,000, 10,000, then what comes next? 100,000 in international, and then million. So 1 million you can see here, 1 million is equal to how many lakhs? You can see that one. So how many lakhs? 10 lakhs. Got it? Or you can write 10 only like this. And there the answer was 100 hundreds. Got it, children? So with this was your let's evaluate part. Try all these sums, try to solve all these sums on your own, children. Till then, thank you.